Hi guys, let's look at the homework questions of exercise 6E. We are still on the chapter solving problems. These are basically word problems based on the quadratic equations. So let's look at the question. First one, question 2. It says a trader buys X articles for a total cost of rupees 600. Find the cost of one article in terms of X. So cost of X article is equal to rupees 600. Therefore, cost of one article, this is basically unitary method, would be equal to rupees 600 upon X. So first part of the question done, that's rupees 600 upon X. Let's look at the next part. It says if the cost of the article was rupees 4, the number of articles that would be bought would be 4 less. Okay, so new number of articles, that would be X minus 4. Yes, that's X minus 4, and the total amount still remains the same, which means rupees 600. Therefore, the new cost of one article would now be equal to rupees 600 upon X minus 4, right? Total money upon total number of articles, that's the cost of one article. The relationship given is cost per article was 5 more, which means new cost is equal to old cost plus 5. Yes, that's correct. New cost is old cost plus 5. Now let's substitute values and see what we get. So we can also write this as new cost minus old cost is equal to 5. Yeah, that's in rupees and we've kept everything in rupees, so no need to convert. So new cost is 600 upon X minus 4 minus old cost is 600 upon X, and this is equal to 5. Let's divide both sides by 600 because we have quite a big number here. So this gives me 1 upon X minus 4 minus 1 upon X is equal to 5 upon 600. This is 5, 1 and 120. Good, let's take the LCM and go ahead and solve the question now. So the LCM would be X times X minus 4. In the numerator, I'll get X minus 4. That'll be equal to 1 upon 120. So this is X minus X plus 4 multiplied with 120 would be equal to X times X minus 4. That gives us X minus X gets cancelled. Yeah, X minus X gets cancelled. So 4 multiplied with 180, that's 480 is equal to X square minus 4X. Let's bring everything on one side. So we have X square minus 4X minus 480 is equal to 0. So now we need to find factors of 480, the sum of which should be 4, or rather negative 4. I think I remember this. This is 24 into 20, right? 24 into 2, that's 48. So 24 into 20 will give us 480. I need a negative, which means negative 24 into plus 20. So let's break up negative 4 as negative 24 into plus 20. So x square minus 24x plus 20x minus 480 is equal to 0. Grouping it the way I have underlined, x times x minus 24 plus 20 times x minus 24 is equal to 0. X minus 24 is common. So this is x minus 24 times x plus 20 is equal to 0. This gives us x is equal to 24 or x is equal to negative 20. Now x is number of articles. So reject this. Reject, since quantity can't be negative. So that's our final answer. X is equal to 24. So solve for x. Therefore, x is equal to 24. That's our final answer. Good. Quite an interesting question. Let's look at the next one. The next one that we are doing is question number 5. It says rupees 6,500 was originally divided among a certain number of people. Okay, so let number of people is equal to x. Had there been 15 people more, each would have got rupees 30 less. So let's figure out what was each person's share. So each person's share initially would have been total money, which is 6,500 divided by total number of people, which in this case is X. Next, new number of people. So since we are increasing the number of people, which means now we have X plus 15. And new share per person would be total number of money, which is still the same, which is 6,500, but now there are more number of people, which is X plus 15. Now let's see if there's any relationship given between new share and old share. Each would have got rupees 30 less, which means new share is equal to old share minus 30. Yes, new share is 30 less than the old share. Perfect. Let's substitute values. So what we get is new share, which is 6,500 upon X plus 15 is equal to 6,500 upon X minus 30. Let's divide everything by 6,500 to remove this big number. So what we get is 1 upon X plus 15 is equal to 1 upon X minus 30 upon 6,500, which is, yeah, it can't be divided any further. Let's take LCM and solve the right hand side first. So the LCM will be 650 into X, that's 650X, and the numerator becomes 650 minus 3X. Yes, let's cross multiply. So this is X plus 15 times 650 minus 3X is equal to 650X. Right, let's open this bracket and go ahead and solve it. So now we have X into 650, that's 650X, X into 3X, that's negative 3X square, plus 15 into 650, then plus 15 into negative 3X, which is negative 45X, which is equal to 650X. 650X and 650X gets cancelled. Let's bring everything onto the right hand side so that I have X square as positive. So we have 3X square plus 45X minus 15 into 650 is equal to 0. I am not multiplying this because I eventually know I'll have to factorize it. So why go ahead and do it? I notice all elements have 3 in common. So let's divide both sides by 3. And what I get is X square plus 45 divided by 3. That's 15X. And 15 divided by 3 will give us 5. And this is 650 is equal to 0. Right, X square plus 15X minus 5 into 650. Now I need to find factors of 5 into 650, the sum of which should be 15. Okay, so this is 5 into 650 and this gives me 5. This is 650. Let's divide it again by 5. So that'll be 5 1 5 13 0. Let's divide by 2. This will give me 65. So this is 25 into 50, 50 into 65. So 50 into 65 will give me this number, and I need a positive one, which means negative 50 multiplied with plus 65, and we know negative 50 plus 65 will also give us 15. So we can split 15 as negative 50 plus 65. Perfect. So now go ahead and split it. This is X square minus 50X plus 65X minus 5 into 650 is equal to 0. Grouping it the way I have underlined, X times X minus 50 plus 65 times X minus 50 is equal to 0, which gives us X minus 50 multiplied with X plus 65 is equal to 0. This means X is equal to 50 or X is equal to negative 65. Now since number of people can't be negative, reject. Since number of people can't be negative. Therefore, this is our final answer. Therefore, number of people is equal to 50. Perfect. Let's look at the next one. The next one that we are doing is question number 8. Question number 8 says the sum S of first n even natural numbers is given by the relation S is equal to n times n plus 1. Find n if the sum is 420. So what we have is 420 is equal to n times n plus 1. Let's open the bracket. So we have 420 is equal to n square plus n. Let's bring everything on one side. So n square plus n minus 420 is equal to 0. We need to find factors of negative 420, the sum of which will be 1. So that's negative 420 is nothing but negative 20 into 21, and negative 20 plus 21 is also 1. Perfect. So we will split 1 as negative 20 plus 21. So this gives us n square minus 20n plus 21n minus 420 is equal to 0. Grouping it the way I have underlined, n times n minus 20 plus 21 times n minus 20 is equal to 0. N minus 20 is common. So this is n minus 20 multiplied with n plus 21 is equal to 0. This gives us n is equal to 20 or n is equal to negative 21. Now n, which is the number of even numbers, can't be negative. Therefore, n is equal to 20. That's our final answer. But let's look at the next question. The next question that we're doing is question number 11. It says Mohan takes 16 days less than Manoj to do a piece of work. If both working together can do it in 15 days, in how many days will Mohan alone complete the work? Okay. So let Manoj alone complete in X days. Okay. Therefore, Mohan alone completes in 16 days less, which means X minus 16 days. Let's calculate 1 day's work. Therefore, Manoj's 1 day work is equal to 1 upon X. Similarly, Mohan's 1 day work is equal to 1 upon X minus 16. Together, they can finish the work in 15 days. Okay. So, 1 day work of Mohan plus 1 day work of Manoj is equal to 1 upon 15, because both put together can finish it in 15 days. Let's substitute values. So what we get is 1 upon X plus 1 upon X minus 16 is equal to 1 upon 15. Right? Let's go ahead and solve this now. So when I take the LCM is X times X minus 16. So this is X minus 16 plus X is equal to 1 upon 15. Let's cross multiply. So when I cross multiply, I get X square minus 16X is equal to 2X minus 16 multiplied with 15. That is X square minus 16X is equal to 30X minus 16 into 15. That's 240. Yes, 160 and 80, that's 240. Let's bring everything on one side. So X square, negative 16 minus 30, that's negative 46X plus 240 is equal to 0. Now we need to find factors of 240, the sum of which is negative 46, which means 40 into 6, which means we can, since we know what a negative, which means negative 6x minus 40x. So I split 46 as 6 and 40, and multiplication of 6 and 40 will also give me 240. Let's group it the way I have underlined. So we have x times x minus 6 minus 40 times x minus 6 is equal to 0. This gives us x minus 6, x minus 40 is equal to 0, which means x is equal to 6 or x is equal to 40. So if x is equal to 6, x minus 16 will be equal to negative 10. Now since number of days can't be negative, therefore reject x is equal to 6. That's the wrong answer. Therefore x is equal to 40 days. Now let's read the question. In how many days will Mohan So Mohan has taken x minus 16. Therefore, Mohan takes x minus 16, which is 40 minus 16, which is 24 days. Perfect. This is what I call a tail question, where what we were finding out was x, but they don't want x, they want x minus 16. Perfect. In fact, we could have taken Mohan as x, then Manoj would have been x plus 16. Whichever way you solve it, we took x as Manoj. Okay, let's look at the next one. The next one we are doing is question number 14. Question number 14 says, in a two-digit number, the tens digit is bigger. So this is tens digit, this is units digit, the tens digit is bigger. The product of the digits is 27 and the difference between the digits is 6. So if this is x, this is x plus 6. So as per the question, x times x plus 6 is equal to 27. Let's open the bracket. X square plus 6x minus 27 is equal to 0. This one is fairly simple. This is plus 9 into negative 3. So x square minus 3x plus 9x minus 27 is equal to 0. This is x times x minus 3 plus 9 times x minus 3 is equal to 0. X minus 3 times x plus 9 is equal to 0. X is equal to 3. X is equal to negative 9. Now this is rejected because we are looking at a number. The digit can't be negative. So what we are looking at, therefore, the number is, the first digit is x plus 6, which is 9. And the second number is x, so this is 93. So the number is 93. Good. Let's look at the last homework question from this exercise, which is question number 16. It says rupees 480 is divided equally among x children. Therefore, each child's share is equal to rupees 480 upon x. If the number of children were 20 more, okay, a new number of children would be x plus 20. Therefore, new share per child would be total money, which in this case remains 480 upon new number of children, in this case x plus 20. Let's figure out the relationship given. It says each would have got 12 rupee less, which means new share is equal to old share minus 12. Right, this is 12 less than the old share. Let's substitute values. So new share is 480 upon x plus 20 is equal to 480 upon x minus 12. Let's divide every element by 480 so that we have smaller numbers to work with. So this gives us 1 upon x plus 20 is equal to 1 upon x minus 12 upon 480. 12 1, 12 40. Let's take the LCM on the right hand side and solve it. So this is 1 upon x plus 20 is equal to, the LCM is 40x. So this would be 40 minus x. Let's cross multiply. So what we have is x plus 20 multiplied with 40 minus x is equal to 40x. Yes, x plus 20 multiplied with 40 minus x is equal to 40x multiplied with 1. Let's go ahead and open the bracket. X into 40, that's 40x. X into negative x, that's negative x squared, plus 20 into 40, that's 800. 20 into negative x, that's minus 20x, is equal to 40x. 40x gets cancelled from both sides. Let's take everything on the right hand side so that we have a x square which is positive. So we have x square plus 20x minus 800 is equal to 0. Factors of negative 800, the sum of which is 20. So that would be 40 into 20, and 40 being positive, 20 being negative. So x square minus 20x plus 40x minus 800 is equal to 0. Grouping it the way I have underlined, we get x times x minus 20 plus 40 times x minus 20 is equal to 0. X minus 20 is common, so we have x minus 20 multiplied with x plus 40 is equal to 0. This gives us x is equal to 20, or x is equal to negative 40. Now what is x? X is number of children. So reject since number of children can't be negative. So that's our answer. Therefore, x is equal to 20. That's our final answer. Perfect. That brings me to an end of this exercise, this video, and the chapter. If you have any questions or queries, feel free to write into me. Hope you like the video. Hope you also understood the concept behind this chapter. Thank you so much. Take care. Be safe. I'll see you with the next video. Bye bye.